Oh, a bit wobbly there. Hope everybody's doing all right with this, with all this coronavirus thing kicking around. Got this advertised on Craigslist. You know, what better way to protect yourself from the virus than buying a vintage motorcycle, restoring it to say off the streets. Probably get all the parts over the internet. That'd work. 1965 Yamaha YM1. How do I know this? I didn't, and then so I had to look up the engine number and the frame number, and that's what it came back as. So we're looking at a 305cc, 2-cylinder, air-cooled, dual carburetor, 2-stroke motorcycle, street motorcycle. The more popular one in this area was the, in this era rather, was the Big Bear. The Big Bear had upswept pipes. You know, he came over the top and kind of round across here with a big heat shield on him, and this is the street version. So, you know, I mean, Yamaha's lineage, it's very well documented on the internet, but the 2-stroke twins, you know, it's like I said, it just evolved. You know, you can trace this forward all the way to the, you know, the 350. Oh shit, it's my thumb. The 350 power valve. You know. Say this is 305, they morphed into 350s a little bit later, and then obviously the air-cooled one peaked with the RD 400 up to 79. You know, so I got this off a guy about 4 years ago in Eton, which is east of here in Colorado, and he got it at a house sale, a yard sale or something like that, and it's not been registered since 75, and it's in surprisingly good shape. The wheels are nice, you know, the chrome's nice, the fenders are nice, apart from the fact that somebody's drilled some holes, some dickhead put some holes in there to mount that stupid sissy bar. You know, the pipes are good. This one's a little bit misshapen at the end here, but not really too bad. So, you know, so it'd be a good one to restore. The motor's stuck. I know this because I whipped one of the covers off and tried to turn it over. It's not going anywhere. But I would suspect that it's not difficult to find motor parts for these. They probably share a lot of parts with many, many other Yamaha 305, 350 bikes of this era. I don't know if the bore got bigger or the stroke got bigger to turn it into 350. I simply don't know. But like I said, the Big Bear was the slightly more popular one, and then I think this turned into the YR1 or the Grand Prix, I think it might have been called. Bought one of these in Fort Collins about 10 years ago, right? And the guy wanted a couple $100. It was a bit less complete than this one, but I really wanted it, so I sent him an email because it wasn't phone. I offered him like $250. So of course I get the bike. Tried to haggle when I got up there, but he wasn't playing it. But I go underneath it, and I put my hand under here, and there it is, the holy grail of the tyre pump. So that mount there is a mount for a tyre pump, and they came with an aluminium pump and a connector and stuff. And I put that thing on eBay for like $500 because somebody in Japan will wank themselves silly over an original Yamaha tyre pump from 1960 whatever. I didn't clean it, I didn't do anything. I just unscrewed it and looked at the leather washer. I think I might have put a bit of grease on it and made sure the pump had pressure, and then advertise it. I put it on for $500. Eventually some guy's like, would you take $350 for it? I'm like, absolutely goddamn fucking right I would. So I got $350 for the tyre pump. This, unfortunately, did not have the tyre pump. But a few little nice features on these bikes, obviously of the era, you know, the Cafe Racer's Dream. Well, I guess the Cafe Racer's Dream is really the 4-leading shoe, but a nice twin leading shoe front brake. Wheels are in good condition here. It's got that lovely little integrated nacelle for the headlight with the clock, so you've got a speedo and a rev counter there, 8,000 RPM red line, goes up to 120. I guess you might, on a very good day, you might see 90 miles an hour. Also has a steering damper as well, and it goes clickety click. Not sure how that effect that would be. The tank is rusty inside, but it's solid. A lot of times they might rust under here, especially on the seams at the back there. But this one's actually all right. It's got one of the Yamaha badges missing on the other side. Like I said, the engine's stuck, the pipes are good, the chrome's nice. You know, this would be a good candidate to restore because I say you could do the motor on these. I would have thought really not too expensive. It's going to share a lot of parts with a lot of other bikes. And actually, when I parted out a YR1 a while back, I could never sell. What didn't I sell? The gearbox. So I got the transmissions for one that might well fit this if you should need it. So say your choice is to, like, you know, do the fork seals, change out all the cables, do the rubber parts, tires, tubes, do the motor, you know, and probably for like another $1,000 you've got yourself, well, the seats obviously, but for $1,000 you might have yourself a nice little running motorcycle. Depends how original you want to be. You know, you could change it, put some more modern switch gear on it, and then you'd have something with the nice patinaed look. It's got a big dent in the tank here, but that's not a big problem. That would probably blow out or get pulled out with air. So, you know, good bike, yeah, probably. They probably run all right. You see them occasionally. They turn up on eBay more than anywhere else, things of this era. 90 miles an hour, probably 40 mpg, 2-stroke mix in the tank. And actually, the oil tank's empty, and the guy yesterday who looked at it thought that it might have actually run out of oil because there was no oil in the tank. But who knows? I mean, in 40 years sat somewhere in Colorado, it might well have evaporated after the fork seals are done. So, you know, like I said, lineage all the way through to 350 power valves. Read all about it. It's all on the internet. Just a nice little bike. I'm asking 900 bucks for it. Nobody's come near it yet. Somebody's offered me 7. I'll probably take that, especially nothing's selling at the moment. I don't care. I just got it out of the garage to and put it on Craigslist to free up a bit of room. Interesting thing about Craigslist, they're now charging you $5 to sell a motorcycle, which is actually a good thing, because what that means is you're not getting as many scammers on there. And because there's so many people put like a CBR 1000 up for $1,000 and say, my cousin's just been deployed or something like that, and he wants me to get rid of his bike quick and he needs the cash. So that's done that. Very interesting cable operated rear drum brake there. So the cable goes over the top, and you've got this little cantilever mechanism there. I said, still got the original chain guard. I guess that's would be missing on quite a few of these. You know, carbs there. Rubber boots are probably, yeah, pretty hard. Maybe soak them in oil for a few weeks. That might. They're those boots, but you can probably get them. At least it's got the airbox and doesn't have crappy filters on them. So like I said, I want to sell this whole. I didn't want to part it out. If anybody be interested, then just email me or message me through YouTube. I will listen to all offers. You know, and that's about it. So, you know, in light of the coronavirus, have been one thing Goldwings are good at is like one thing Goldwings are good at is like hiding things like beer. So there's a lot. I'll come see you in a minute, baby. Okay. Yeah, going out for a ride today, actually. So 4 of us are going to go out for a ride for an hour or 2. Just kill some time here when nothing's happening in the world with the coronavirus, and irritatingly, there's no sport on TV. But anyway, so Yamaha 305, goodbye. Yeah, maybe, you know, I mean, they're not going to be a bad motorcycle. You know, they'll rip around. They'll be quite fun to ride, pretty light. You know, this will be a particularly good candidate to restore. But again, one guy said, oh, I'm not going to buy it. I'll never be able to restore that and make any money. And I'm like, well, probably not, because, you know, that's always the way it goes. But like I said, you could drop $1,000 and do all the rubber and the cables and the motor and probably and leave the paint as it is and have yourself a nice little patina motorcycle. Don't have much more to say, but like I said, if you're interested in it, just message me through YouTube, and we'll strike a deal. So anyway, everybody stay safe out there. Blow your nose and wash your hands. All right, see ya.